Hey, Halifax, Brenda K here with your monthly market update of February 2023. Let's see what's been happening in the Halifax market. Let's get our PowerPoint started here. And let's talk about the active listings. So right now you can see we have 557 active listings. So we are more than double last year. But if you look next, our sales are just barely above that, just by about 8 units. So we're going to talk about that. The sales year to date, they are down the first 2 months of the year. So there was a couple things that were going on. A lot of it was the interest rates. We generally would have a lot more sales in January and February that were booked in October, November, December. So as the interest rates were climbing in the fall, people were holding back. And we're seeing that as an indication in the numbers in the market right now. So the average days on market is 32. So we are still in a strong seller's market in Halifax. Month supply, if nothing else came up on the market, we would have enough month supply for 1.3 months. So we're talking about 6 weeks there that we could. And you can see here how it's climbed up. I mean, we're talking 1 week. Last year at this time, 1 week worth of inventory. So I don't know if anybody remembers, but in February 2022, the interest rate was running at 1.89%. And look where it's at today. Quite a jump, isn't it? So definitely had an effect on our market. So the average price is down over last year. There is still some competing offers in Halifax, but the crazy bidding wars have really calmed down. Thank you. So the average price, $541,686 right now. The list price to sell price, again, you can see here, 106 in 2021. And this, like I said, this was the absolute highest point in our bidding wars, and we're now at 99.9%. As a matter of fact, here is some numbers. So the average list price last week was $577,740. The average sell price was $577,870, a difference of $130. So not much of a difference. Appreciation. This is a really, really big one. Please don't look at this number and think, oh my God, my house is going down in value. It's not. It just means that the combination of pricing that sold when the prices were really high over 2021 gave us that appreciation. These appreciations here and here, these are not sustainable in a real estate market. If we kept seeing increases like this, if this did not settle down, I don't think there's anyone that could afford a home in the next few years if they continued. So let's check out what's been happening in our neighborhood. And we have here the unit sales last month. So our unit sales here, 30 in Bedford was our high. Down here in Central, we only had 4 units. And over here, we had 2. And look, in Fairview, 0. Fairview is a really popular area. So that's an indication of our lack of inventory that's on the market right now. And we're going to talk about a little bit more about that at the end. So let's talk about our average sold price. So the average sell price here, $900,000 was our high in South End Halifax. Your best bet is Halifax County East, but sticking more closer to the HRM, you could pick up a single family home for $405,000 in Eastern Passage. So that's an excellent price point. And again, we're going to talk about that at the end. So in the average days on market, we had our high days, we had 71 here. I am going to move myself. Let's take a peek. 95, but that is Halifax East. So if we're sticking with just more of a generalized HRM where the majority of the sales happen, then look at that, Halifax West, 71. Why do the days on market seem to be creeping up a little bit now? A lot of it is pricing. People are still wanting to price like they were in the frenzy. That pricing just is not working anymore. But I really want to talk to you about the inventory that is lacking out there and what we really need. So when I did the numbers last week, there was only 51 homes priced between $250,000 and $400,000. That is an entry first-time home price point. So only 8% of all the listings out there are priced where first-time home buyers can get in. And that is one of our largest segments. So how do we free up inventory there? If you are a baby boomer or you're ready to downsize, this is the market to capitalize in. Oh, we lost our slideshow. So you get to see all my PowerPoint. So I'm just going to go right back to the start of it and then bring up there we go. All right, I'm back. So yeah, so the largest segment we have is our first time home buyers. So if you know somebody that is baby boomers, I've already made the move. I'm just going to stop this or it's going to start playing all over again and you guys have to watch the whole thing over again. But if you are the baby boomers, these are the price points. These are the houses that we need on the market. We are desperate for inventory. Until we get our inventory up, our pricing and our bidding wars are not going to stop in Halifax. So I am Brenda K with the Halifax Real Estate Group, and I'm trying to get through this really quick so I can keep it on the last page. And let's skip through so I can say goodbye from my last page. There's my last page. I will see you next month. If you'd like to know more what's going on in your neighborhood, please click the Calendly link below, and I'd be happy to have a chat with you about real estate. Cheers.